been taping my trim, and now I've come to a corner. Here's what I'm gonna do. I wanna get rid of my big roll because it's really in the way, so I'm gonna just make sure I tear off so I have a little extra that runs up the wall. I'm gonna continue to tape the last few inches just like I normally would. Now when I'm really close, I'm gonna take out my knife and I'm gonna hold the slack with my fingers and then take the blunt end of the knife so I don't cut it, and I'm just gonna tuck it all the way in the corner. And it's really key to get it all the way into the corner, nice and snug, so that way you don't have any paint that tries to sneak up under your tape because it wasn't stuck down. Make sure everything's stuck down well. So, what do I do with this extra tape? Because I obviously don't want that there. I'm gonna make sure it's pressed against the wall. I'm gonna take my blade and I'm gonna put it right in the corner, and I'm just gonna gently cut it. And I'm gonna peel away this section of tape. Now I have a perfectly finished corner. I can double check, make sure it's pressed down really good. The corners are very crucial to make sure they're pressed down well. Now I'm gonna take my roll, start with just a fresh edge, and I'm going to, I don't have to go all the way up to the previous wall, but I'm gonna make sure I overlap plenty. And I'm gonna just continue on down the other wall, taping my trim as I normally would. When taping down a door jamb and meeting your trim on the base, there's one quick thing that I wanna show you guys. As I come down and get all the way down to where the base is, one crucial thing is to remember to get your tape tucked all the way down into this corner. If you don't get it tucked well in this corner, and for instance, drastically bridge it like this, well, there's a big gap back here, and there's two things that's gonna happen. You might have the little corner that you missed when you painted, and if the colors are really different, you're gonna see it. And when you're painting this section of the wall, wet paint might slip behind there and it's gonna drip down onto your trim, and we don't want that to happen. So, as usual, I'm gonna use my handy dandy knife, take the blunt end so I don't cut the tape, and I'm gonna make sure I have a little slack here, and I'm gonna press it all the way into the corner, and I can feel the thud of the trim underneath my tape, so I know I'm touching there. Now, if I pull on this, oh, whoops, I accidentally pulled it off. So let's do it again, right? So you don't wanna, once you get it touched there real lightly, you don't wanna pull on your tape. I'm just gonna very gently press my tape down on the top of the trim, and I'm just gonna continue on taping down my wall. Verifying with my knife everything is pressed down and tucked.